Peace and blessings. This is not a political statement. Uh, I'm happy that Michelle and Barack Obama was our first African American couple president. Um, but for real, I'm just gonna talk about Chrisette Michelle right quick. I don't even wanna slam her because you know what? For almost a fucking $1 million, think about this shit. For almost $1 million, I get to use my fucking gift that God gave me. Now, everybody's slamming her. Let me ask y'all, how many of y'all been looking at checking for her in the first place? How many people been just really for real like, I can't wait for Chrisette Michelle's new album to come out? Fuck. Who did that? No one. So she need the money. She need the money if you ask me. This is just me. If you ask me, yeah, she need the money. Did she sell her soul? She gotta eat. Am I supporting her? No, I'm not. I haven't really just, since her first album, since, to be honest, since I saw her on BET, was that whole junk? I mean, that was the first time I saw her. I mean, I listened to that. Now, that one song, I promise you, this just, is that the way love is, or something like that. Man, that's my shit. But her, how many people, like, honestly, how many of y'all just really would go to a Chrisette Michelle concert? Let's just be honest. Free of charge. How many of y'all would gas up y'all automobiles and just go? I wouldn't. She doesn't have too much for me that I would like to see for free. It doesn't even matter to me. I don't even know why we be. See, this is the problem in my head. We allow salt to be thrown and then divide us. They divide the tribe. Throw a little money, give a little jobs and shit like that. We are divided. Think about this. Now, what if he paid her this 500,000 almost, a little bit over 500,000, and you know, and then she decides to play Robin Hood. Then what? Don't he feel a fool? Don't we feel a fool for Jack like bashing her and like you ain't, but what the fuck? I'm gonna be honest. What the fuck have you done? Okay, I'm gonna ask the question again. What the fuck have you done? In this black community, do you go to PTA meetings? Do you teach your child the right way to act? Do you teach your children self-control? Do you show your children love? Because see, I see a whole lot of Christians, and I'm gonna talk about Christian because you know I used to be a Christian, and once I started drinking the juice, I woke up. I began to think for myself. I'm free. I could just say, hey, I'm gay. I like women. I only have one woman, but I like women. Oh man, Chrisette Michelle. I ain't gonna stay on her too long because I mean I don't even have energy for her. She gives me nothing to go on. Those little reality shows she was on, I mean, I could slam her for those because she was a bitch in those as well. I mean, what the fuck? I'm not mad at Chrisette Michelle. What I want is for her to give me a couple of bucks. That's about it. I don't have time to be mad at her. I don't have time to be mad at none of my skin folk. I don't have time. Because that's dividing the tribe. You dividing the tribe when you say, fuck her. She need to go to hell. Oh, I hate her. She's not welcome here. Ain't this the same thing they said about us? Isn't that the same thing they said about us, skin folk? I really was like ready to bash her. I really was, but then I got to thinking about it. Shit, I'm broke. Who in here needs some money? Who online needs some fucking money? So why don't we take a step back for a second? Chrisette Michelle, she just did what the fuck she was blessed with that voice. Donald Trump obviously wanted to piss somebody off, and hey, this Danielle phone down here. Well, anyways, like I was saying, don't allow them to divide the tribe. Why don't we just show her love? Why don't we just admonish her and say, look, bitch, this is what you did wrong. Give me $5 or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so serious. We do not need to divide the tribe. I don't care if you light skinned, dark skinned, whatever. We get distracted. We get distracted by a little bitty shit. Jennifer Holiday. How many of y'all grew up listening to her? We bashed her so hard that she just backed out. Backed out of that fucking money. How many times have you seen her perform? How many of y'all go, and she still give a great ass performance. But how many of us go down there and go back and then just be like, and I am telling you, I want to see the original. I want to see Jennifer Holiday. You see what I'm saying? Like, we gotta stop allowing people to divide us. We gotta stop that shit. We gotta stop this shit. 2017, we gotta stop doing that shit. We gotta admonish people and move on. And move the fuck on. Chrisette Michelle, move the fuck on. We over her. Steve Harvey, we over all of that bullshit. Do y'all understand how he tried to divide the tribe and this shit is working? I never really was a Chrisette Michelle fan. I wasn't buying into her fucking music in the first place. Everybody downloads shit in the first place. I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna bash her. I'm just gonna say Chrisette Michelle need to have a life. She need to eat and all of those things. So I would have took the money. I'm broke. I got bills to be paid. I know she got more bills than I. She probably got fleek on me, all jazzy on me and shit. Whatever. She needs the money. And that's how I'm going to look at her. She needed the money. Fuck that shit. She needed the money. You needed the money. You needed the money. If Donald Trump called my ass and said, I'm finna give you $500,000 just to speak, or just to sing, or to dance, fuck that. If it's not humiliating to me and it's something that I do, if he say go up there and do some spoken word, what the fuck? I'm gonna do it. For $500,000, you got me so fucked up. I'm gonna get that money. And then what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get some money to Flint, Michigan, so we can get this water flow. She needed some money. She needed money. You need money. I'm not finna go against her. I'm not gonna go against her. What's her name? The gospel singer. I'm gonna stop bashing Kim Burrell, even though I know she isn't all. I just don't feel in my spirit she is of God. I think I've been saying this for a long time, but it just kind of came out. All of a sudden now, everybody know she don't like gay folks. She don't like anybody that, and it's not surprising, but it's just the hate filled that she came with. That's what it is. It was just the hate that came up with it. It wasn't just like it was in disgust and everything. I was like, I know I'm gay. I'm a lesbian. I always been. I didn't choose this life. How many people think gay folks just chose to be gay? Well, you didn't have to sleep with that person, but just according to your Bible, you think on it too hard and too long, that's a sin. Man, we got to get up off that Chrisette Michelle shit. Hopefully she donates money to, buy some water for Flint, Michigan. I mean, going to some of these neighborhoods that need some shit. I mean, I ain't gonna bash her. I hope that she feels she feels like it is an obligation for her to help out other skin folk over there in Flint, Michigan. Talk about it. Talk about it. I'm peace. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Well, off my breast this is. Hey, this shirt right here. I went to the corner store. Hold on. See if y'all can see it. This was a painting. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's it was a slave woman with a white baby on her chest, on her breast. And so I'm sitting back laying, saying to myself, man, we made America. We kept life in America because there was a point in time where white men said white women breasts were too supple. They just, you can't do it. Don't let the baby. So they had the slave women for the baby to suckle their milk. Y'all understand that shit? I guess I probably shouldn't be like easy on Chrisette Michelle after saying what I just said and wearing this shirt. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, why don't you take that shit and use it against them? That's the same thing that Turner did. He took the word of God that they was giving him and telling him was right. He used it against them. He learned more. That's my I guess that's my thing for tonight. Don't be mad at Chrisette Michelle. Don't divide the tribe. Don't divide the tribe because he gonna be there for 4 years, possibly even 8. And if this shit go well in 4 years and me and my folks looking good, my skin folk, I'm gonna vote for him. Why not? See, it's up to us to get our local. It start locally. Get in the PTA, goddamn it. If you got children, get in the PTA. See what the fuck going on. Go to the board. Try to get on city council. I mean, just little things. We need to find a couple of folks. I ain't even talking about just skin folk, but I'm talking about minorities. Talking about minorities that we can trust and believe in, and then we can all get behind them. We can all get behind them, and we gonna hold them accountable. That's what we should already be doing. We should already be holding these people accountable. Why the fuck they come out and try to send out cards and brochures and shit? This is what I do. Vote for me. We own them. We are their boss. Y'all probably say, oh, well, no, not Donald Trump. We the people the fuck are. We the fucking people are the managers. We are the fucking bosses. What the fuck are y'all? Man, we need to get this shit together, first of all. Get it together. Get it together. Get it together. Get it together. We need to learn these laws. Why get mad at Chrisette Michelle, Jennifer Holliday, Steve Harvey, and all these other folks and say, well, 2 Chainz didn't take that million? Give a fuck. Give a fuck. He ain't offer me. Look, let me tell you like this. If it does not damage my soul, I'm going to do it. Because I know my soul is pure. So I know already it ain't going to be just for me. See, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what Chrisette Michelle was doing, what she was thinking. But I don't know where her heart is and all these things, da-da-da. But what I am saying is, if it were me, yeah, I'd take that money. I'd sing. I'd spread my gifts. Yes, I would. Yes, I fucking would. And then I'm going to donate to Flint, Michigan. I'm going to donate to the fucking hoods. I'm going to try to revamp some of these school clothes and these schools that have clothes. Man, Juicy J went to Northside. Northside fucking closed down. Why come I can't build it? How come he can't build it? How come he can't refurbish that building and make it into something that children would want to learn from some shit? Right down the North Side is right down the fucking street from Slave Haven. Do y'all understand? North Side is right down the street from Slave Haven. It's so much better than the Civil Rights Museum. Fuck, it's so much better. So much better. But I ain't even on it right now. I'm just saying, we need to start building our own shit. Fuck them white folks. Fuck these folks that supposedly have rule over us. How come we don't? How come we can't rule our own selves? How come we can't rule our own bodies? How come we can't rule our own blocks? How come we can't rule our own house? I feel like I get really tired because not that I'm mad or anything, but I just be so passionate about, I be passionate about the things that I care about. And I don't want to be divided. I don't want the tribe to be divided. I don't give a care. If it was Chrisette Michelle, if it was my mama, and he said, I'm finna give y'all fucking almost $500,000 or $1,000,000, you damn right. Then I'm gonna donate to Flint. What the fuck, man? We don't need them to divide the tribe. We need to admonish those that work against us. We need to admonish those that work against us. It's just like if there's a cancer in your body, you want to get that cancer out. You want to cut it out. If it's benign, you want to still get that benign piece of cancer cut on out, burn out, or however you want to get it out. I'm not mad at Chrisette Michelle because she needs some money. She need to eat. She need to pay her bills. She probably owes some more folks. I ain't even mad at her. But I would say, I hope that she played Robin Hood and give back to the hood. Give back to Flint. Open up some damn stores, some needed things that we need in our community. That's all I'm saying. I ain't gonna let you divide the tribe. I'm not gonna let Donald Trump or no other somebody else divide the tribe and say, ooh, she bad, she bad. No, she motherfucking got to eat. She still got to pay bills, don't you? I'm not finna go there. I'm not gonna go there because it's sickening. It's sickening. It's sickening. They ain't never wanted us. They ain't never wanted us here in the first place. As soon as I can get some money from them, I'm gonna give it back to all my folks. I'm gonna reinvest back into the shit I love, that I know that will grow and help my community. Why not have a corner store? Why not have a beauty supply store? Why the fuck not? Why not have a restaurant? Why not have the shit that we know we like in the hood? We know that we love in the hood. I don't want any more soul food restaurants all the damn time. I want us to, it's just some things. Car washes, laundromats, things like that we can do. We can buy. I promise you, if Donald Trump and anybody with some money, I don't give a fuck who they are. If it does not damage my soul, I know what I'm going to do with the money. I know I'm going to flip it back into the hood. I know I'm going to buy car washes. I know I'm going to buy a couple of laundromats. I know this shit. I know this. I know I'm going to support people. I'm going to put my money behind people that I believe in. Y'all don't even understand where I'm coming from. Please, somebody, please understand where I'm coming from. I ain't mad at Chrisette Michelle. Yeah, I was pushed back a little bit. But still, at the same time, when I think about it, they ain't really want her. They didn't want her. They didn't want us here. They only needed us here to work and do the shit that they didn't want to do. I promise you, Y'all can be mad at me. Y'all can shoot up the house and, whatever. But I tell you what, if, look, some of us, some of us think like $500 is a whole bunch of money. It is a whole bunch of money for those that don't have it. Shit, $1 is a whole bunch of money for those that don't have it. Hey, Miss Thomas, I'm sorry. Hi, hey, Alvin. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm just talking. It's on my mind. That's all. It's just on my mind. We gotta stop putting ourselves, pulling each other down and backwards. Got to make sense. If you know you need some money, and somebody talking about giving you a couple of thousand, fuck that. Don't let them divide the tribe. Don't let them divide the tribe. That's all I gotta say for today. Oh, wait a minute. My thumbs are up. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know what Donald Trump will do, but what you best believe, you gotta know what you're gonna do. Fuck Donald Trump and everybody else. You gotta know what you're gonna do. Y'all be peace. Don't let them divide the tribe.